time. Let's go. Hello and welcome to all of our Redmi fans. We sincerely hope that you're all doing well and staying safe. These are unprecedented times in our recent history, and the best thing to do right now is to stay masked, stay safe, and take care of your near and dear ones. These are indeed dark times, but we have to be optimistic that this would all be behind us really soon. And on that note of positivity, we have something exciting to share with you. We've always been innovating for you. You are the reason why we continue to push the boundaries of what's possible and make fantastic products that keep you happy. And it is because of you that today we are the #1 smartphone brand in the country and perhaps amongst the most loved tech brands. A lot of our success is thanks to you. So sit back, grab a snack while we take you on a journey. The journey of MI India, brought to you entirely from our homes. This year, MI India started off with a bang with the launch of the game-changing Redmi Note 10 series. The Redmi Note 10 series has been very well received, and we notched up sales of over 500 crores in just the first 2 weeks. Talking about market share, MI India has been the #1 smartphone player since Q2 of 2017 as per IDC's quarterly smartphone tracker. That is 14 consecutive quarters as the #1 smartphone brand in the country. While we take great pride in our business achievements and successes, for us, it's never been just about the business. We've always been conscious and focused on making a social impact and are continuing to do so even during the COVID pandemic. During the pandemic, MI India has already undertaken multiple initiatives to support our employees, our partners, and the public at large. We encourage all of you to head over to me.com and figure out how you can support those impacted in these challenging times. And now we have a special message from someone who is already impacting millions of lives in India.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं आशा करता हूं कि आप अपने घरों में सुरक्षित होंगे, ठीक ठाक होंगे। 2020 में हम लोगों ने एक बहुत बड़ा मुहिम शुरू किया था जिसका नाम था शिक्षा हर हाथ। मैंने और MI इंडिया ने उन सब बच्चों को जिनकी ऑनलाइन क्लासेस मिस हो रही थी या जिनके पास मोबाइल फोन्स नहीं थे, हम सब लोगों ने उन तक पहुंचकर उनकी शिक्षा उन तक पहुंचाई। 2021 ये समय पहले से भी ज़्यादा मुश्किल है। हमारे बहुत सारे अपने दोस्तों ने अपने परिवार वाले खोए, बहुत परिवारों ने घर के ब्रेड विनर्स खोए। मैंने और MI इंडिया ने मिलकर वापस एक मुहिम शुरू की है। इस शिक्षा हर हाथ स्कॉलरशिप्स को हम एक नए मोड़ पर लेके जाएंगे। जिन बच्चों ने अपने माँ बाप खोए हैं, जिन बच्चों के सर पर उनके माँ बाप का हाथ नहीं रहा, हम उनका हाथ थामेंगे। जल्द ही हम एक वेब लिंक इशू करेंगे जिसमें वो हर बच्चा जिसने अपने माँ बाप खोए हैं, वो उनका आप हमें इन्फॉर्मेशन भेजिए। हम आपको यकीन देते हैं कि हर एक बच्चे की एजुकेशन हम पूरी करेंगे। कोई भी बच्चा जो डिज़र्व करता है पढ़ना आगे, हम उसके एजुकेशन को रुकने नहीं देंगे। हमें आपका साथ चाहिए और उम्मीद करते हैं कि हम सब मिलकर अपना योगदान ज़रूर देंगे और हर बच्चे को ज़रूर पढ़ाएंगे।
Thank you, Sonu Bhai, for the beautiful message and for leading such a positive social cause. Moving ahead, let's get down to something that we know you care about. Yes, the software experience on our phones. For us, you, our fans, have always been our greatest inspiration. Our Miui legacy is one big showcase as to how your love, affection and feedback has helped us evolve all the way from Miui 1 to Miui 11. You, our fans, have always been open, honest and vocal about the feedback that you have given us. So many of you have experienced Miui, oftentimes on devices not from MI, and that is courtesy the custom ROMs that are easily available on the internet. We are sure that you did that because you found the experience to be simple, elegant, and functional. Last year saw the launch of Miui 12, our decade's masterpiece. This not only marked the 10th anniversary of the first ever Miui, released on 16th August 2010, but also brought together a decade's understanding of software and user experience to build something incredible. This ushered in many changes, starting with refreshing of the entire UI, from small changes like icon animation to big decisions like animation flow of content, visibility of important information like battery stats, about phone, etc. The visual pleasure of opening about phone and looking at the storage move with the accelerometer is simply so satisfying. Won't you agree? Talking about the visual pleasure of doing something different and unique, in Miui 12 we've introduced super wallpapers. Many of our fans have already started using it. In fact, we know of quite a few people who have side-loaded it on a non-Mi or Redmi phone just to get the visual pleasure of super wallpapers. But of course, it comes nowhere close to the actual pleasure of seeing it on a Mi or Redmi phone. We've also brought some new features like ultra battery saver mode, system-wise dark mode, and lots more. It has been your feedback that's always given us direction, because after all, when our Redmi fans want something, they say that because they truly care, and that's always served as direction and inspiration for us to keep pushing the boundaries and make our holistic experience even better. And your feedback to us was crystal clear. Our software that's cleaner, faster, and simply more efficient at doing things. We took your feedback seriously and now are pleased to bring you Miui 12.5. Just a small step in a version change, but a giant leap forward in terms of the experience. In order to deliver an optimized system experience, we've rewritten the entire system UI, reducing core scene memory usage by 20%. In our recent tests, the CPU usage has reduced by up to 22%, while power consumption has reduced by up to 15%. So now you'll enjoy a lighter, smoother system experience with significantly longer battery life. We've also prioritized our features. Take system-level full-screen gestures for instance. In previous devices, the gestures and other tasks were rendered on a single thread, which meant that gestures competed with CPU usage with other apps. But with Miui 12.5, we have prioritized gestures so that your actions on the screen get priority, so that you can get instant feedback to whatever action or gesture that you're taking on the screen. The preloaded software like calculator, camera, gallery, security, notes, recorder, etc. are also now a lot more cleaner. Since we've always focused on giving you the best user experience, we've set right every app from scratch, starting from an AI-powered feature-loaded camera, an intuitive gallery, to a smart calculator with features like currency conversion based on online data. You also had a specific ask to enjoy all these features and also have the freedom to not have them if you didn't want them or were not using them. And we said, why not? Every effort in the past decade has been to make sure every feedback is heard and implemented. So now you have the division between core apps, which are fundamental apps essential to the functioning of the phone. Apps such as the phone dialer, messaging, camera, gallery, and so on, to keep the UI functional. And then there are additional apps which can either be uninstalled or removed. With these, you have the freedom to uninstall and remove anything that you don't want and keep the stuff that you want to make the entire experience customized to your preference. This makes MIUI 12.5 the cleanest MIUI experience ever. In fact, I'll go to the extent of saying perhaps the cleanest phone UI in recent times. Now, why would I say the cleanest phone UI in recent times? Now, let's face it, even the most expensive of those flagship devices do have some core system apps that you cannot uninstall. In this comparison, that you would see that MIUI 12.5's core system apps are the least and most minimal as compared to some of the more established flagship devices out there. But then you must be wondering, how about the other competitive brands out there in the market? Let's look at the process of some of these devices getting set up and how many apps you actually end up with on a brand new device. Now here's MIUI 12.5 compared to some of the other softwares. Could any of these claim to have a 10-year legacy? Perhaps not. Now, while we do stay in the limelight every now and then, the fact remains that every widely available Android UI out there does contain some ads. Don't take my word for it. This is what people on social media are saying. So there you go. That's MIUI 12.5 for all of our fans. The cleanest MIUI experience ever. Mind you, this is only the prelude. The moment that all of you have been waiting for is here. Introducing the all-new smartphone from Redmi, the savage, the supreme, the stunning Redmi Note 10S. The newest addition to the Redmi Note series, the Redmi Note 10S with savage performance and a stunning camera. Now here's a little trivia. Given the current scenario, this video is entirely shot at home on a Redmi Note 10 series smartphone. Truly innovation at its best. We created this Redmi Note 10S as a trendier, youthful and more stylish device, keeping the ethos of the Redmi Note series intact. Now, let's dive deeper into its power-packed features, starting with the design. As you can see, it is slim, sleek, and absolutely stylish. The Redmi Note 10S is designed to ergonomically fit in your hand and your pocket. With its sleek and lightweight body, the fabulous design is all thanks to our Evolve design philosophy. Inspired by love. We believe that there's always room for improvement, so we gave birth to a whole new design philosophy, an evolution that has had the smallest of elements making a great impact. We call it Evolve Design. Let's take you through the latest color palette for the season on the all-new Redmi Note 10S. And here they are. The mesmerizing deep sea blue for the ones who love to explore, the frost white for the minimalists out there, and the stealthy shadow black for the classy bunch. Now, for the most anticipated feature, the camera in the Redmi Note 10S. The phone comes with a quad camera setup which enables you to explore a wide variety of photography opportunities, making this a brilliant choice. Yes, it comes with a 64 megapixel primary sensor in the rear camera, which is the second highest resolution available in a smartphone in today's age. This allows for detailing of images that you'd normally miss out, even capturing details missed out by the naked eye. It also comes with an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera with a 118-degree field of view, great for capturing landscapes and scenery around you at its extravagant best. And for those who like the little details in both things big and small, there's the 2 megapixel macro lens with a 2x zoom, which gives you a clear perspective even of the tiniest details. And that's not all. It also comes with a 2 megapixel depth sensor that can take those perfect bokeh shots that we all love, keeping the focus on the things and people that you love. The Redmi Note 10s helps you create stunning images with multiple options that give your photos the added quality that's hard to come by in general. Now, experience photography like never before. The Redmi Note 10s comes with Pro Time-Lapse mode that lets your time lapses feel like a living, breathing world. The skyscaping mode is perfect for capturing skylines. It also helps customize and beautify these captures to your liking. Furthermore, the Redmi Note 10s has Pro Color, which enhances the vibrancy of a picture, making each individual color pop. The color focus feature exclusively lets you focus on the colors that you love in a particular image. This allows you to retain a single color and create the rest of the image in black and white. The night mode now gives you better night shots with more exposure, making it almost seem like a daytime capture. This beautiful combination of hardware and software lets you shoot like a pro, even in very, very complex and challenging light situations. Now, for all you selfie lovers, the Redmi Note 10s comes with a 13 megapixel front camera to capture those perfect selfie shots like this one. That turned out quite well. Here's the 3.5mm in-display punch hole for the selfie camera. It is strategically placed to allow for a seamless screen experience. Now let's move on to the Redmi Note 10s display capabilities, shall we? The Redmi Note 10s has a 16.33 centimeters, which is a 6.43-inch Super AMOLED display that makes for an immersive content viewing experience. So now you can binge watch all your favorite content in super high quality. The display comes with 1100 nits of peak brightness, which keeps your phone highly visible even on bright sunny days, and is also SGS certified for low blue light, which reduces the strain on your eyes. The 360-degree ambient light sensor perfectly adjusts the brightness to adapt to your surroundings. The Redmi Note 10s also has 100% DCI-P3 support, which means a wider color gamut that enhances vividness and makes each color more vibrant than ever before. A contrast ratio of 4.5 million:1 creates a phenomenal spectrum of black and white with the dynamic range that will help soothe your eyes. Now we know how important gaming is to Redmi fans, so the Redmi Note 10s comes with a 180 Hz touch sampling rate, which reduces input lag to give you pinpoint accuracy while gaming. And what makes it even more amazing is the immersive audio hardware that enhances sound quality to give you sound that is crisp and clear. These are auto cleaning speakers that expel dust to ensure that your speaker mesh is always clean and the audio performance is never jarring. And for all you gamers out there who are waiting to know how your games would run on this device, the answer is savage. To be more specific, to get this savage performance on the Redmi Note 10s, we imagined a device that could absolutely do it all. We have integrated the MediaTek Helio G95 chipset with Hyper Engine game technology, which means this smartphone has the graphics department more than covered. The CPU has ARM Cortex-A55 and the ARM Cortex-A76, which is clocked at 2.05 GHz, paired with the Mali G76 GPU clocked at 900 MHz to give you a powerful performance that makes games run at the smoothest possible frame rate. It also has 6 GB of LPDDR4X RAM that allows for smooth online gaming experience while enabling seamless multitasking across numerous applications. The 6 GB LPDDR4X RAM also supports the 64 megapixel camera on the Redmi Note 10s. Now don't let others kid you by saying 4 GB is enough. It perhaps isn't. It also has up to 128 GB of UFS 2.2 internal storage that gives you tons of space to store your photos, videos, games, and much more. And because it's UFS 2.2, it's significantly faster than before. The Redmi Note 10s is the first device in India to have Miui 12.5 out of the box. Miui 12.5 is indeed the cleanest Miui experience ever. While the Redmi Note 10s has an interim version of Miui 12.5, we are working hard to ensure that all the features are working as planned, and hence some of the features including uninstallable and removable apps will be added on as an OTA update in the near future. Now, about the battery in the Redmi Note 10s, it comes with a 5000 mAh high capacity battery that can give you up to 680 hours, that is 28 days of standby, 188 hours of music on the headset, or 77 hours of music with the speakers. It comes with a 33 watt fast charger in the box that lets you get to 54% of charge in just 30 minutes and full 100% charge in 78 minutes. And if you want even more screen time when your battery is about to run out, you can switch to the Ultra Battery Saver mode that preserves your battery and lets it last much longer without having to worry about losing full charge. With all the love and affection that we get from our fans, the one thing that we always ensure is to get the quality of our devices spot on, adding on to the already capable feature set in the phone. For example, one of the things that you shouldn't be worrying about is getting the phone's screen scratched, because it comes with Corning's Gorilla Glass protection that makes the Redmi Note 10s resistant to scratches and keeps the screen intact. It also comes with Widevine L1 certification that allows you to stream across all of your streaming services. The Z-axis vibration motor allows you to truly feel each and every tab, making it a much more intuitive experience. And of course, the multi-layered graphite sheet that allows for heat dissipation, ensuring that the phone is comfortable to hold. Now we know how important music is to our fans, so we have opted to retain the 3.5 mm audio jack, so you can simply plug and play your favorite songs or music anywhere. The built-in IR blaster lets you control a range of home appliances with just a few taps on your Redmi Note 10s. And all the ports on the phone are protected by rubberized seals and are corrosion proof, so that dust and water worries are long gone. I hope all of you are as excited as I am about the new Redmi Note 10s. Now let's take a quick look at the prominent features again. The Redmi Note 10s has a powerful quad camera setup with a 64 megapixel primary lens, which is the second highest resolution in the entire industry. It also has a wide angle lens, a macro lens, and a depth sensor, so you're ready to click the best photos anytime, anywhere. The Redmi Note 10s owes its savage performance to its octa-core processor, Helio G95, which makes all your tasks run simultaneously with greater smoothness than ever before. The super-powered 5000 mAh battery ensures that the Redmi Note 10s can run all day long without needing to be charged. And even if you do, it can be charged in a jiffy with the 33 watt super fast charger. Now that we have completely explored the Redmi Note 10s, Let's see how it benchmarks with other competition devices in its segment. The Redmi Note 10s comes with an FHD Plus Super AMOLED display with a peak brightness of 1100 nits, whereas the competitors have a peak brightness of only around 800 nits. It comes with the latest MediaTek Helio G95 processor in comparison to its competitors, and not just that, it also comes with the significantly faster UFS 2.2 storage. Combined with a 64 megapixel quad camera setup and a 33 watt fast charger, this device is truly ahead of its competitors. Now that you've witnessed the Redmi Note 10s and how it completely outclasses its competitors, be ready to grab it for its savage performance, stunning camera, and a savage price too. The Redmi Note 10s will be available in two variants. The 6GB 64GB variant for only 14,999 and the 6GB 128GB variant for only 15,999 will be available for sale starting 18th May 12 noon on May.com, Mi Homes, Amazon.in and our retail stores. Be sure to look out for some exciting launch offers too. Now that you've seen all about the Redmi Note 10s, we actually have another surprise for you. And if you haven't already guessed, it's time to wear your vibe. Presenting the Redmi Watch.
OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. Watch me walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. On my way, on my way. They wanna judge me, I'll testify. Catch me on Insta, I'm verified. They want me quiet, I amplify. I'm on my way to the best thing that you've ever seen. You know that you bow to the queen. You lose all your senses and reason. I'll give you something to believe in. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW, yeah. OMW, nothing left to prove. So enjoy the view, taking a picture like Malibu. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW.
So that's a wrap for the day. A big thank you to all of our fans for being part of this launch presentation. We request all of you to stay safe, keep your masks on, practice social distancing and keep your hands clean and sanitized all the time. And most importantly, do take care of your near and dear ones. Thank you. Goodbye.